welcome to my review of the Lego, I'm still not entirely sure what this theme is, if it's Creator Expert or 18 plus or whatever, but we'll just say Lego 10290 pickup truck, I think it's called, which comes with a 1950s, 60s style pickup truck and a whole bunch of little accessories, which we're actually going to get to first right now. Each of these little side builds is separated out onto its own little season. So these are the spring builds. We have a watering can, which is scaled fairly well to the pickup truck, maybe a little bit large. And we have this wheelbarrow, this kind of flatbed wheelbarrow, with some flowers on it, which I think looks really good. This is, again, probably scaled about right to the pickup. Yeah, I would say about right. But these are the, oh, they just fell off. These are the two spring things. These are the summer things. We have a milk churn, which is a bit small compared to the pickup. We have a kind of box of carrots, which the box is a little bit, box barrel kind of thing, is a bit small compared to the pickup, but the carrots are enormous. And then we have another box barrel thing of, I think it's supposed to be tomato, which the tomatoes are also very oversized compared to the pickup. But I think these look very good, specifically the milk churn. Yeah, it's a shame it's a bit small. These are the autumn things now, which we have a little box of pumpkins and a sign for some Halloweeny and autumny goods, which the sign is really nice. You can fold it out or you can fold it right in. And this scales very well to the pickup. And actually the pumpkins are probably a bit small, maybe? Yeah, pumpkins are definitely a bit small. But the crates, fairly well scaled. I mean, I guess a crate can be any size, so. But one last season. Here we have the main meat of the set now, the pickup, which I've got to say does look very good. It does look very late 50s, early 60s styles. I would probably say late 50s. Actually, they might say somewhere, I don't know. But I think it does look very good. It's not based off any real brand, but I think it does take a lot of inspiration from probably Chevys from that time. Yeah, I'd say mostly Chevys from around about that time, especially with the front and stuff. But the bonnet can be opened, and you can see the engine there. Getting a bit closer in a second. There's a bonnet little thing to make it set up. Both doors can be opened, and the doors have a very interesting hinging technique, which I could probably, if I turn it around, and zoom in, there we go, you can kind of see in here, it uses a couple of Technic rubber bushings and an elastic band to kind of give it double hinging, so that it can hinge with no gaps. It's completely flush there. Now that it's shut, and then it's open. It's quite something. There's the wing mirrors. Let's zoom this back in. Around here at the back says Lego, and there's the number plate, which is the set number with a 0 in front of it. You can open the back there, and you can put some things in it, like the wheelbarrow. There we go. You can also, this is really nice, you can pull these wooden sides out, and it's so easy to pull them out. They just slot in. It's great, no studs, just slot in. I think it looks really good without them as well. I'll leave them in there for now. A really interesting technique was how these were built. They were, a second off. They were built, there you go. They were built in from the mostly sideways building, but there's also a little bit of upside down building, and it basically just gets them all in there flush. They're not going to be quite as flush now because I pulled them out and let it straighten out, but I mean, it just works very well. You see the back, come around here. The roof can be removed fairly easily. Well, yeah, it's a lot easier to take the the windshield off. There's a sticker there for rear view mirror. Also, everything in this set is a sticker apart from that Lego print on the back. And I think that might be it actually. I think there was only one. Oh no, this is also a print for the dash piece, which I'm actually just going to take out and show you. Oh, that was too low. There we go. That looks very nice. This kind of fits in here. I'm not going to bother putting it back in. There is working steering. You can see as I turn that. And it's not half-turn steering like most of these scale of models. It's actually full. You have to do some serious rotations to get it to turn. Which means you can actually feel much more like you're actually driving it. But there's also a gear lever which you can move backwards and forwards but doesn't do anything. And that is mostly it. But I mean, there's just so many good details on it. It's one of the more detailed of this rough scale of model they've done. Look at the engine there. Zoom you in a bit. Okay. And the front, that's the other number plate, but that looks very good. I think there's, I think that might have actually been a print. I can't quite remember though. But yeah, and then you can just drop that down. There's a lot of detail, including a belt that you can actually spin in the engine. But for them, put this back on. I know you can't see this. Hang on. Oh, good grief. Having technical difficulties here. The roof's not very well on, but there we go. The detail on it is amazing. It's definitely, as I said, one of the more detailed one of these models they've done in this rough scale. And I think half of that is because it isn't licensed. They've been able to put more detail into it in a way. But yeah, this is good. Nice running boards as well. Here are all the spare parts, and there's nothing too interesting. There's a skate piece which can be quite useful, and one of these flexible tubes which is quite nice. And there's also that sticker sheet which is quite large, but I guess for the size of the set kind of expected. But this little one as well, these are clear back stickers, and these are non-clear back, which I really like the fact that LEGO aren't just making them all clear backed, because clear back stickers are a pain to put on. So overall, I think this is a very good set. I really like the detail on it. I hadn't realised actually quite how many pieces it had. I thought it was more around 1,000, but no, it's 1,600, close to 1,700 actually. Which must mean it's one of the most pieces in one of these sets, really, ever, I think maybe. Although I think the London bus had quite a lot. But anyway, I think this is a very good set. My favourite thing about it, without doubt, is the way these railings come out. But I think it looks very good, and I think it's decent value for money. I like the little seasonal things, and just overall, I think it's a very good thing. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.